Good evening, and I'm gonna probably not be able to do the whole series, but at least I have a little time, so I'll play a few hands here. In fact, I'm gonna go to a bridge course. I think I mentioned it before. Um, there's a bridge course that we're okay. I'm actually holding it. I'm like a model. Um, so I'm gonna be uh, playing in front of others or like telling them what to do. But the main point, that's what the course means. But the main thing is to play the bridge master hands. 4C, I said. And for people who are new to this, yeah, I have actually played all these hands. So they're not new to me, but for people who are not new to this, you will have seen that I'm not so good. So it's not a big deal. It's a 24 count, so we have obviously some issues in diamonds. There's a diamond blockage, and we will need to figure out what to play for. So there are several things I could play for here. Um, Obviously, on any other lead other than the Queen of Hearts, I would have had 2 hearts, 2 clubs, 5 diamonds, and a spade for 10 tricks, but now I only have 3 diamonds, so that's 8 tricks. There are several things that could happen here. So in terms of a spade entry, that's a little asking a little too much. However, clubs could be 3-3, and there could be something going on in spades, and the thing that could go on in spades is the Doubleton Honor in East, or King Queen in East. So I think that's the best chance, and I vaguely remember this hand. This is definitely one of the ways that you can go right here. So here, let's say if East has the Doubleton Queen, there's an entry to dummy. Um, Unfortunately, I can't test clubs anymore, but I still think this is the right way of playing. So now I unblock diamonds. Is this one of those hands? There was a hand where Bridgemaster just said that in fact there is one line that's a tiny bit better than the other, but the two are so close that they're gonna accept both. So yeah, in this case, yeah, there's a king queen offside. It's one of the ways you can play for it. The club duck maybe. Oh God, I'm I'm sorry. I was just talking. It wasn't actually a misclick. But I was just distracted by my talking. So um, the club duck is playing for a 3-3 break, or maybe there is some kind of a very unlikely like stiff king or stiff queen, where I still can get back to dummy. But yeah, but the main chance there is a 3-3 in clubs, which is 36-ish%. And then here it would have been king queen in east, so that's about 24 actually, or Doubleton honor in east, or Doubleton king queen in west. So just by kind of like listing the possibilities, it does sound like more, but they're all quite unlikely. Like Doubleton honor in east is a bit far-fetched. So now actually we're getting 11 tricks because we're getting the 10 tricks that I mentioned in the beginning without the blockage plus a spade. And I think this might be one where they say that you're rewarded for both. So it's kind of an opposite of a normal bridge master hand where they're placing the cards in a way where you fail, and here they're gonna like move around the card so that you succeed. 36%. 24, yeah. Yeah, exactly. You have the stiff. Ah, okay. East holding, that's 37. Third line. Spade to the jack. You play spade to the ace, and then you notice stuff like the king queen offside or the stiff king. Yeah, exactly. Something like that. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, so you can't, yeah, you shouldn't dog the club instantly. You should take this, take the ace of spades first. 1/4 of 1%. Yeah, it's awesome. I like how seriously they take this. So they're not just gonna say, oh, this is the best line. They're actually thinking about several other things. There was this one hand where they said that there was something like that the East played the king of diamonds randomly, and then they said against an expert you should assume that they're false carding. However, normally they wouldn't false card, so you should take the finesse. Or yeah, there was some kind of finesse against the jack after that or something. We're in 3-0 Trump, and they attacked spades here, and the point is that oh wow, I love this hand. So they would switch to hearts if I duck this, right? But if I don't duck this, then I have to play hard clubs from dummy, which is gonna hurt, right? 6, 7, 8. No, that's nothing. Okay, so I mean, basically, whichever way we look at it, we have three options at the trick one: ace, queen, or low. I mean, if I'm gonna play the queen, I might as well play low. Unless they're telling me that I need an entry to take the club finesse. Okay, first things first, if I take the ace of spades and I play clubs, then that's 8 tricks anyway, so I shouldn't play like that. So I can play something like ace of clubs and queen, sorry, ace of spades and queen of clubs. That way I have 6 tricks for sure. Even if East has king third, I can just play another club, and East has to take the king, otherwise I take all tricks. So it's good. Ace of spades, queen of clubs is one way of playing. It doesn't quite have the same punch. Ace of spades, queen of clubs, and then a hard switch, and I'm out of options. So if I'm not doing that, am I miscounting my tricks? I don't think so. 6 plus 2 is 8. Of course, the easiest way of playing this would be to let this ride to the jack and then play a club. And that wouldn't be the bridge master way. I mean, if that was the right answer, they wouldn't have this as a problem. Okay, what's going on here? 6, 7, 8. Oh, God. And it's not like I can get some extra tricks from outside clubs. Well, I mean, what you can do is play the queen, and if it's offside, then you take the club finesse. I don't know what else to do. The nice thing about playing the queen is that I can repeat the finesse, and maybe that was the point. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. And this was also something that I vaguely remembered. So simply playing the queen looks like a stronger play, because you generate an entry to your to the weak hand basically. Um, okay, and so of course, so basically it was playing on one out of two finesses. So um, 75% chance or 76. I don't know how exactly you count this. Well, it was in different hands, right? So I needed. Ah, no. It is 76 because it's both kings in the same hand. Mm, 3, no trump. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that's a surprise. Haven't seen that before. Okay, so basically I can duck a few hearts. I guess West has a. Well, maybe that's also one question. Should I even duck? Because sometimes there is a blockage that you resolve by ducking. I suppose the point will be that West is the danger hand, and what to do when West has the queen, the king. Oh, these hands are tough. Although I technically got the first two right. Ah, I was supposed to not duck this maybe because if they're 5-3, then maybe they will. They're they're blocked, but I don't know. Just looks so natural to duck, so. West has the king and. Ah. So what? Should I have known this? Okay, now West has the king, yeah. So I can play ace. Ah, now it's the stiff. So is that the whole point? That I just need to figure out who has the long hearts? If that was the point, then it seems like a very easy hand, but I mean, maybe if I got it wrong, maybe I shouldn't complain. That's like. I remember there was a British comedian, so people were saying that the English football team had so many problems because their league is so demanding, so that's why the national team is so is struggling. So then comedian just replied, so what you're saying is we're so bad because we're so good. So that's basically what I said here. Yeah, okay. I thought of this actually, but I didn't even know what I was playing for originally. I think I was just clicking random cards, which is often not the best. Okay, Queen of Spades. Isn't it just a double diamond roughing finesse? I think it is. I don't know what else you could play for. Wait, what? Wait, are trumps 4-1? If trumps are 4-1, I can still make it. By playing this way. I wasn't paying attention, but I think I'm for. Ah, wow. Okay, I know, but yeah, I could have just drawn the trump because I still had stops in all suits. Okay. I'm sorry. I should get my head back in the game. King of Hearts. The ace. Wait. I'm still like my head in the clouds. But yeah, they were 4-1 because I'm doing the same as last time, so. And now I need to force, well, it's not well, I mean, you are forcing West to play the heart, but it's not a forcing line. That's something else. So 12 to the good guys. And again, yeah, I'm so bad at this because I'm so good. So it was just a pretty straightforward hand and I got a little too complacent, which is a story of many bridge players' lives, so it's not a good excuse at all. Queen of Hearts. Okay, we have an issue here in clubs with the blockage. And East is the one who opened 3 spades. That's great. I think I know this one. I take Ace of Hearts. Unblock this. Can't hurt. And then the point would be to extract everything other than spades from East's hand. If we assume that spades are 7, 3, 3, 3, 0. Okay, now the thing is, I can actually guarantee the contract, I think, assuming that East has 7, which is, if East were me, then it's not true, but whatever. If I take the ace, I'm not sure. I would need to play East to be 7-2-2-2 exactly, but here I can duck this first. And then... Okay, in fact, East is out of non-spades here, but I might as well take the ace of diamonds as well. As long as I discard a club and not a spade, and now I can throw in East by playing a spade to the spade. And now it's actually a beautiful hand. I don't think I've ever had this in real life, although throw-ins happen from time to time, but this is really pretty. And of course, you might say that I don't know that East has seven spades, which is fair enough. But I do know. It could be in real life. It could be that, let's say, North has Queen Jack, and in that case you can play a low onto the Jack, and all you need is West not to have the stiff king. And here we can just check, but I'm pretty sure that ducking that diamond was important. Yeah, South can afford to duck. Otherwise, yeah, I wouldn't be playing East to be exactly this 7-2-2-2. But here I knew that East has at most one diamond, one heart, yeah. It doesn't matter, yeah, exactly. And now I'm just stuck. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, funny hand. I have about 30 minutes left. 6 hearts. No opposing bidding, so I think taking the ace is fine. I think the only thing is here, what you can try to do is, no. I was thinking of somehow eliminating everything and then throwing in whoever has the queen third in diamonds, in hearts, but then of course if I play 3 rounds of hearts, then dummy will be out of trumps. What else can it be? I mean, I could try to gather some information, but it's very dangerous. Of course, you can't. First of all, I will barely get any information, and second, suppose I get this big bunch of information. That's great, but then they just rough something, right? So it's dangerous. Like I could try to rough some spades in my hand to see how spades break, or whether or not I can get some honor. So of course I know now that East has the spade queen. There has been some passes here and there, but it's very unlikely to help me overall. I can rough a spade because that's what cool people seem to do. But I mean, in real life, I would take this. Okay, so I think I need to take these 2 hearts. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Huh. Okay. Okay, so I can shorten myself to be shorter than West. And then I will play a club in a moment where West has only trumps left. For that I would need West to be just in the end position. I would need to be, well, I'm pretty sure I need to catch the two clubs. If I can't catch the two clubs, then the hand is over, so. So now this would be one way of playing it. Now West still has Queen 10 low in hearts. It's not Queen 10 low, it's Queen 10 9, in fact. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's how you play it. You, King, rough this, Queen of Diamonds, and then a club, but. And now West is forced to rough. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things where you see one chance, but you're not sure if whether it's the only one. Like you can see one position, but it's not necessarily the only one. This is very cute. I love it. Next deal. Sorry, I'll be right there. King of Spades, we're in 5 hearts. Diamonds are blocked. Okay, what was going on? East has long spades, West has long everything. So if anything, I would say that maybe East has 6 spades, West would have 4. And West would have maybe 4 diamonds. Of course, this hand would be very easy if stuff broke. So I could just take Ace of Spades, 3 rounds of, Ace of Spades, unblock diamonds, 3 rounds of hearts, ending in dummy, and take the diamond tricks. And the question is, how far can we stretch this line if we're careful? I'm thinking of something like ducking a heart in case. I'm not sure what I'm. Yeah, that could help if hearts are 4-1, although then you can't get the dummy really. So ducking a heart in a suit combination like this would help if you want to. Let's say if we had 4-4 in the same combination, then we might be able to draw all trumps and literally all trumps, ending somewhere, and then enjoy the long suit there. That's when you would duck a heart, or if you're trying to preserve short trumps as well for trump control. King of Spades lead. It's pretty dumb. Well, I don't know. The truth is, let's just let's just see. I mean, this is definitely cheating. In real life, you're not allowed to do this. check what can be the problem. Okay, and this is the problem. East roughs in, and I get it. Okay. There's one thing I could do is, and that thing is play a club very early. Although, how many clubs will I realistically rough in dummy? Not too many, if any. I mean, then I'm playing clubs to be 3-3. I mean, I might as well play for diamonds to be 3-2. Again, we're back on Groundhog Day. I mean, you can do this kind of stuff, but I don't know why it helps. That's the issue here. Like, is this why it helps? And now if hearts are 3-2, I'm just home. I love it. This is awesome. This is real bridge. I mean, I don't know how often it happens, but it's just amazing. It's just super pretty, very simple in fact. But yeah, it helps. You didn't really have a good play there, and you can't play a low spade and discard the ace of diamonds because East can take it and play a club through. It's just so beautiful. Ah, it's so cool. Duck the spade, and then you have a discard, and you can set up diamonds. So cool. I love it. Three no trump. Okay, this is actually pretty simple. I'm pretty sure the point is you have this spade blockage. I mean, blockage in the sense of you don't have entries to it, but you don't want to take the spade tricks before the heart trick, so you duck a heart. And as long as hearts are 4-2 or better, and diamonds are in 4-1, which is overall a decent chance, then you can make it. It's something that happens from time to time. I've had it at the table. You duck from ace doubleton opposite king queen fifth because there's something important you need to do. You need to use that ace for something on that side. Yeah, always try to duck stuff. When in doubt, duck, and it's actually not even a stupid advice, especially when you're in one of those low-level contracts. Low-level contracts, as a rule, are harder to play than high-level ones, which means that you can essentially turn them into high-level ones by ducking the first few tricks, and then you will get some idea of what to do in the future. Anyway, 3 no trump. Okay, somehow this level C or class C, I don't know what these are. I'm now thinking of the Euro qualifiers where you have League C's, League ABC, ABCD in fact, but this level 4C seems to be a bit easier than the A and B, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just better at remembering them. Okay, 6 clubs, and we will find out how trumps break. So I guess they're 3-0 because otherwise there wouldn't be a problem. And indeed they are. And the thing is, I can eliminate everything. It's definitely one thing. I cannot eliminate everything. I need to, because I can't go to dummy enough times to rough to rough enough spades. I can only rough one spade and then the queen will stay there. But what I can do is take this, take another round. So ideally you would want to finesse him, try both suits, that's the point. And what you can do is take the ace here. And now West will be end played at some point, so now I start on diamonds. And when West gets in and plays, if West plays a heart, then the hand is over. So West needs to play a spade. Of course, diamonds by that time, you don't even have diamonds. But yeah, so the diamonds don't exist. So now West will play a spade, then I can try the queen. That's essentially the finesse. And when East takes it, then I can go to dummy with a club and take the heart finesse. And then that way I'm actually taking both finesses. So that's a 75% chance. In fact, a bit less because now you're playing different people for the same, different people for different cards. So the worst case scenario is split honors rather than joint honors, whatever the opposite of split honors is. Yeah, I definitely kind of had this hand in the back of my mind. So for what it's worth, it's a very elegant technique. Sometimes you can use this. I'm not quite sure whether I've seen this in real life. Six, no trump. So clubs are a mirage. I would need to duck twice to get any hope. But I have only 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tricks. What? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tricks? Well, I mean, whatever I need to do, I definitely need to duck this because left to my own devices, I have nothing basically. King of clubs is ducked. Okay, so I have a reasonable chance that East has the king of spades. And in fact, not only that, that East guards spades. East guards the long spade here. And West is known to guard clubs. Clubs are 5-0. I still think the right thing to do is... I'm pretty sure this is how the hand starts. King of hearts, spade finesse, because you still need that finesse. Ace of spades. Now West is out of spades. And now I start running diamonds and I need to pay attention, a lot of attention. So West at the moment has 4 clubs. So diamonds. I need one more trick, that's the point. It's a simple, it's probably a double squeeze. West guarding clubs and hearts and East guarding spades and hearts. Okay. And it starts. I think I can discard a heart from dummy, but for now let's get rid of clubs. I only need to guard to keep one heart in 2 clubs in dummy. So ace and another. Heart. one club. So West still has 3 clubs remaining. Now West has 2 clubs. So now if West doesn't discard a club, I will discard it myself. But so West has 2 clubs and 2 hearts. Okay, so now West didn't give up clubs, however, West gave up hearts. And now I can squeeze East in hearts and spades by playing a club to the ace, because East has no more spades. So it means that since East still has a spade, then the heart will be high, as far as I can see. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And this is just a normal double squeeze, I think. Nothing, I mean, I don't want to say like nothing special, you know, like I'm this genius guy. I think I've done, in total, that I can remember or I can realize, I think I had 2 or 3 double squeezes in my short bridge career. Well, I mean, it's not that short, it's about 15 years, but I've been playing on and off, so. I'm gonna leave in about 10 minutes, so. Yeah, it's actually about the third spade. That's what I also. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Like you don't think of those spades as being valuable, but in fact, it's quite important. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't exactly sure, but this I could kind of see that it would probably work if I take the ace. Sorry, if I take the king and keep the ace. But yeah, it's always a bit hard, but. Yeah, exactly. The hearts will be blocked if I play it this way, but I kind of saw the final position. Okay. Spade lead against 6 hearts. All of those hearts are high. All of those spades are high. So the straightforward way of playing this would be take the spade in hand, ace king of diamonds, diamond ruff, ace of clubs, diamond ruff, draw trump. I can't quite draw trump. I would need to come back with a club before drawing trump. I assume they want to say that this is not accurate. Yeah, this would be a line for 7, not 6. Well, I guess what you can improve is try to play diamonds from dummy. Do something like this. I mean, I'm not sure. I could try ducking from both hands. I guess that's the point, yeah. I've definitely seen this hand before. I can duck a diamond, so kind of ace of diamonds and duck a diamond. Now, even if somebody could draft this, then I can still yeah, rough this with a king, let's say, and come back. Well, not let's say, it's actually kind of important. And now draw trump. Yeah, it's actually I think this is actually an important technique to have. To know what to dock and when. I mean, because you don't want your high card to be roughed, you want your low card to be roughed. It actually makes perfect sense once you see it. And okay, one more hand, and then I'm off. Well, let's see. Hand 12. Okay, they're really going for it here. Okay, I guess the point is... yeah, I think I know this one. You need to transfer the guard to east by doing this. And now you just run trumps, and either east has... so east can have 4 diamonds here, and so I just run trumps, and then if the jack of clubs appears, then great. If not, then diamonds need to be 3-3. And in this case, it looks like West got a beer. But there was something, yeah, on the heart. There was this discard. So in fact, in that case, yeah, I should have drawn trump first. Yeah, so that's the point. If West shows out on hearts, then actually West is the favorite to have. West is the favorite to have the 4 diamonds. So in that case, I can squeeze east, squeeze west. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, in this case, now West showed already 9 cards and East showed only 3. So East is a huge favorite. So now I can do that squeeze. And I should say that these hands are actually quite straightforward squeezes compared to what you can have in real life. So in real life, you can have a bunch of squeezes, but it's not always so obvious what you're supposed to play for. So these are artificially made simpler. And since I'm going so well, I can play one more. And that's really the last one. Hand 13. 4 hearts, 4 spades. I was gonna say it's conservative, but I mean, what else are you gonna do? Double and what? No, I like, yeah. Okay. I guess they will get a rough. Okay, East has 8 hearts. They need to figure out how to play diamonds for one loser. Okay. Well, the only way you can play them for one loser is if somebody has a Doubleton Honor, and even then, you need to do it in a way where they can't unblock it under the ace. Although if East has the king, no, that's not true. Let's say if East has the Doubleton King, I was gonna say if East unblocks it, then I can get a trick, but it's not the case. It could be that somebody has king queen doubleton or honor doubleton, in which case they cannot block. They cannot block. Cannot unblock. First of all, let's draw trump. Trumps for 2-1 with East having 2. That's interesting. Ah, okay. So in fact I know the whole hand now. 8? 8-3-2-0. This is out of diamonds. Now if East has no diamonds, then I'm down. Ah no, that's not true. That's not true. East has 1 diamond. East has 1 diamond because West had the 2 spades, not East. I was wrong. Yeah, East gave West off. So I need to duck a diamond right now and hope that East has the king. Well, West would have been unplayed as well. If West plays an honor, then West is unplayed because there's only 1 more honor left. So let's say if West plays the king, the jack falls under the king, then West needs to play from the queen, and the 10 is now the second highest. Well, third highest other than the ace. So yeah, I was actually not too shabby. And okay, I said it's the last, so it's gonna be the last. Oh. These hands are cool, and it somehow now I feel a little better about myself because yeah, the series A and B I was pressing replay all the time, and here I think only once or twice, and one out of that was just random stuff because I was commenting and wasn't paying attention, which of course is not a perfect excuse, but it's all you're gonna get right now. Okay, thanks for watching, see you around.